National Child Passenger Safety Week, and it's time to revisit what we need to do to keep our children safe on the road.
All right, so joining us now to talk about this in the studio, Sergeant Brian Pennings from the CHP. We also always certainly appreciate you joining us for all things road related and safety related. Let's talk about properly installing a car seat, because this is something obviously every new parent has to figure out how to do, be reminded how to do. What do we need to know about properly installing a car seat?
Well, there's 4 different steps. We could talk at length about this, but very quickly, you have your infants, your newborns. They have to stay rear-facing in their car seats for up to 2 years old. Their straps need to be at or below their shoulders, and the straps need to be tight enough where you can't pinch any slack off of it. Once they reach 2 years old, you can turn them around. They go forward-facing in a 5-point harness until they're at least 40 pounds, or they outgrow that seat. Sometimes it's like 60 pounds, but you want to keep them in the 5-point harness as long as possible, because that's literally the safest spot for them. Once they outgrow the 5-point harness, and they go to a belt positioning booster seat with a back, and they stay there until they are 4 feet 9 inches or 8 years old. Once they reach 8 years old or 4 feet 9 inches, then they go to a regular car seat or a regular vehicle seat without a booster. They stay in the back seat until they're 13 years old. They do not ride in the front until they're 13 years old. Those are your 4 steps for your child as they grow and mature.
It's so interesting that you said that. I have a babysitter, new babysitter. She's 17, and she got in the back seat when I was driving her home, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "My mom makes me sit in the back seat." And I was like, "Oh, good to know." So what?
My chauffeur makes me sit in the back as well. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
What is do people actually follow that rule, and why is it important that they do?
Anisha, that actually is the #1 violated rule of these 4 rules. Is parents want to be the cool parents. They want to let their children sit in the front seat before they can. Let's understand why this is so important. Their skeletal structure does not fuse together until they're 12 years old. That airbag comes out at approximately 200 miles per hour. If the airbag collides with their skeletal structure and their bones aren't fused together, you could do irreversible damage, and the consequences could be fatal. So we tell everybody to keep their children in the back seat until they're 13 years old, until their skeletal structure can fuse together and handle that forward impact of that airbag.
So I was thinking about you the other night because I was driving on the 5 and my hand was on top of the wheel out of convenience, and somebody came flying up past me and threw somebody else. Some of those drivers, one of those people, right? And I was reminded of what you said, because that thing comes out so fast that if your hand's on top of the wheel, you can hit yourself in the face. And that applies here when it comes to younger kids, maybe not being, like you said, developed well enough to take that.
Correct. Your hand becomes the projectile between you and the steering wheel, so you keep your hands down at the bottom of the steering wheel. The same thing with your young children. All it takes is a frontal collision of 15 miles per hour or greater, or differentiation of 15 miles per hour or greater in your sensors in the front of your car, and that airbag comes out over 200 miles per hour. And you don't want it to come out unless it has to, but you don't want it to come out if your children are underage. A lot of parents will say, "Well, I have sensors and I don't trust that for your children's safety." There are some vehicles, 2-seater vehicles, that don't have a full back seat, sometimes an extra cab truck, where you literally can turn off that airbag and you can then sit your child in the front seat. But every vehicle that has a full passenger seat in the rear of the vehicle, you cannot turn it off.
Would that be safer to not have an airbag at all?
Well, what it does is you turn off the airbag so it doesn't injure your child, because their skeletal structure can't handle that collision. So in that case, probably yes.
Wow.
The alternative being hitting the dashboard.
Well, if they're properly restrained, hopefully they're down and far enough back where the dashboard's not an issue. But there are options for you to be able to turn off those airbags if you have one of those vehicles, like a 2-seater Corvette or something like that. Just as an example, you can turn off those airbags.
To this point, exactly. Just like last week, we had a rollover crash in North County, and the kids actually were ejected. So what happened with that?
So we had a mother who was driving down the freeway. She, for reasons that are still under investigation, failed to maintain control of the vehicle. She rolled over. Forces of a collision are phenomenal, Lisa. You go up 1 story for every 10 miles per hour. So highway speeds, that's the equivalent of 4, 5, 6, sometimes 7-story building that were exhibited upon her children's bodies, that as they were rolling over, they were both unrestrained, not wearing a seatbelt at all. They were 10 and 14, and they were fully ejected.
Oh, gosh. I'm just thinking, it's, we hear it, we think we know we're doing it right, but my child's almost 7, she's in a booster, and I'm like, okay, I gotta change that.
So 9 out of 10 children are improperly restrained. 5 out of every 6 child fatalities are because the parents improperly restrained their children. So if you ever have a question or you want help, call any CHP office in the entire state of California. We have certified car seat technicians for free that will check your car seats and make sure that your children are safe.
It's hard to make sure that those car seats are in there properly.
Yes.
That was going to be my final question, was where they can go. So
Yes.
Very good to mention that. Sergeant Pennings, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Appreciate all this information, obviously,
so
every week,
important.
but this one especially for kids
Thank you.
out there on the roadway. All right, we'll have more Rules of the Road next week.